Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to another review from Roy's Reviews. And today we're looking at three juices from Ublo. Ublo is a UK company who has started sponsoring my other half, Michelle, on Instagram, and I borrowed these juices for the purposes of review. So they haven't actually been given to me for review. I've just decided to review them off my own back. So, the three juices that we have today are numbers 5, 6 and 7. I've already done 1, 2, 3 as a batch, and number 4 was done by itself. So number 5 is an icy cold blast with frozen mint. Number 6 is candied raspberries with a surprised centre. And number 7 is a light and smooth rolling tobacco blend. So, I'm going to get wicked up. Take number 5 for a blast. And while I do so, listen to KTG and the Cosmos, and I shall see you in a mo. Whoa, that's a cold one. Yeah, really cold, folks. I can't really vape too much of it due to the coldness in there. WS23, I think I said 32 earlier, but it's WS23. And it really is cold, but it has, surprisingly, a beautiful fresh mint in there. The mint is absolutely gorgeous, a really fresh mint, but the coolant in that really clouds you over. And as you can see with this bottle sitting for a little bit, if it zooms in, probably won't, but it does crystallise around the outside of the bottle. So just make sure before you vape this, you give it a really good shake up to get it into it. Not much more I can say about it, because it is far too cold for me. I probably could pick it up and vape it. It is quite smooth to the point, but I vaped pure colada, 100% colada, about 2 years ago, and my throat still has never recovered from it. It's a silly thing to do, never do it at home. But you do get the lovely fresh mint taste coming through on there. So, because of that, and it's only because of it, it'd probably get an 8 because of the nice fresh mint, but because there's far too much coolness in there, it's going to be a 7.5 out of 10 for me. Okay, so next up is number 6, which is the candied raspberries with the surprise centre. So here we go. So while I get just up on this and take it for a wee vape, folks, you can sit back and listen to KTG and the Cosmos.
Don't come chasing you. No, not like they used to.
So, candied sweets. Going back away ages ago, there used to be sweets called ranchers, little hard wrapped in paper candied sweets, boiled sweets. And this reminds me just of that, the raspberry and blackcurrant and everything else, but this just reminds me of the raspberry one of that. Yeah, it's amazing how your mind plays tricks with you and goes all the way back again, brings up childhood memories. But yeah, that's what it is. But the little twist in the centre is that nice fresh mint, just a little tiny hint of the mint there, which pulls it through. Now this is, to me, an all-day vape. I have vaped it all day and I enjoyed it all day. And there's no harshness in it. Now these are nicked up to 3 milligram, beautiful and smooth as it goes down, and as it comes out you get the raspberries tingled with that mint just left in your mouth. So yeah, what would I give Ublo number 6? 8.5 out of 10 on there. Yeah, I really do like that one. Okay, so the next up is the Ublo number 7, and this is a light and smooth rolling tobacco blend. Now, what I will say is this seems to be the new bottles with the new bottle lids, and the labels are shiny compared to the ones that we had previously, where they came out, they were sort of a duller type bottle like that. I'm rather impressed with this new bottle design. It actually looks, the two lids side by side, you'll see what I mean. This is the new one, that's the old one. Just looks, I think it looks a lot smarter. And the labels look a lot more appealing because they're shiny with the like a foil. Enough babbling, Roy. So back in the mo once I've re-wicked, and we'll take the tobacco for a vape. See you in a mo. Okay, so here we are back with the tobacco. Just going to get some juice onto the cotton, and we shall take it for a vape. Enjoy KTG in the cosmos.
Just a phase in your life. Do you really love me? Do you really miss? Will you stay in with me tonight?
Okay, out of all the juices I've tried so far from Ublo, this is probably the one that's taken me most by surprise. I haven't really been a tobacco liker since I got off vaping tobacco ones, probably 6 months and 3 months into my vaping career, probably 3 years ago, and moved on to vaping different flavours. But this sort of takes me back to some of the days whenever somebody opened a pouch of fresh pouch of rolling tobacco, and that smell, you get the nice fresh smell, which is actually, believe it or not, it's a nice smell. And then maybe vaping a little bit, or not vaping, smoking a bit of Gold Virginia with all the other harshness and crap you get. Sometimes there was a nicey flavour coming through, very rarely. Well, you're blabbering now. But it would be something probably like if you got a bit of the tobacco and stuck it in your mouth and chewed it. Maybe. I don't know. It's been 3 years since I smoked. All I can remember, they tasted horrible. So why doesn't that taste horrible? It's actually quite pleasant. It's smooth. I have spent a day vaping it. Is it something that I would vape all the time? No. You do now, after you stop vaping it, you start to think like you have been smoking. Because it's that tobacco flavour that's in your mouth. But it may be something I could pick up after a cup of coffee or after a meal, have a wee vape of it, stick onto a dripper, have a wee vape and everything else. But for somebody who's just going to start their vaping journey, probably be a really good one if they smoke rollies. That would probably be a really good juice for them. Now I know Ublo do them in 10 mils in a 50-50 range, which will fit into your SubOhm starter kits. I would highly recommend that as a juice for anybody to get onto and vape. In saying that, because it's not my type of juice and everything else, but it is a good quality juice, I'm going to have to give it a 7.5 out of 10, even though it's not for me. But because I would pick up every now and again and vape it, that's why. So folks, if you've enjoyed this review, give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment down below. If you haven't liked it and you give me a thumbs down, still drop me a comment down below. And also, while you're down below, give Michelle on Instagram a wee follow, and give Ublo a wee follow as well, because I put their Instagram link as well as their webpage down there as well. And it just remains me to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this review. Take care now. Bye.